This is Akashvani, Churachandpur, broadcasting from FM 101.4 MHz. At this very moment, we have with us Dominic SOMINTHANG HAOKIP, a winner in one of the Civil Services Examination 2023-24. First, let me describe about SOMINTHANG. He's a still young, handsome, and an exemplary son of his parents. He's clear as crystal, morning dew, untouched by the very cold hand of this worldly behavioral conduct and negative enjoyment of life. So we'll start our interview with SOMINTHANG. SOMINTHANG, please can you tell us about your biodata, including your education and let's say your family background and anything which you find it important, okay?
Thank you first of all very much for the such warm introduction. My name is Dominic SOMINTHANG HAOKIP. I am from district headquarters Tuibung, Churachandpur. I have studied from 6th standard to 12th standard at Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Churachandpur, and after that I did my graduation in political science from Kirurimal College, University of Delhi. Post
I've
which
heard it.
Post which I went on to do my master's in liberal studies from Ashoka University.
Yeah, it's very famous.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Which is in Sonipat, Haryana. And if I may just add, between that I also did a fellowship by Ashoka University itself, which is called the Young India Fellowship. So I've completed my master's in 2021. So that's my educational background. And I have secured All India rank 994 in the Civil Service Examination.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And also I've been blessed enough, I would say, to be allocated the Indian Trade Service. I will be happy if I have any Amy or the cookies or seniors, but even if not, I am also still delighted if I'm the first Indian Trade Service officer among our
you were
tribe.
the first, as far as I know.
Yeah.
And okay, in between, I want to ask you.
Yes.
Are you married?
No,
he's
I am
single.
still young and single.
How nice to hear that.
Thank you.
Okay, please continue.
Yeah, I think I will stop that with the introduction.
Okay. About your family?
Okay, yes, I should add about my family. My dad, he is a retired forest guard. He goes by Zamkumang HAOKIP. And my mom is a housewife. She goes by Niamzaling HAOKIP.
Yeah.
We are 6 siblings. And I think it's also known that I cleared the civil service examination along with my sister.
Yeah, everyone knows that, and kindly we elaborate it.
Okay.
Because everyone wants to know the education of your, let's say your
the family,
the family,
okay.
older sibling, or even you are the youngest. I think.
Yes, I am the youngest.
You have to tell us about your older siblings.
Thank you very much once again. I think I will be very delighted to introduce my family members as well, not only me. My eldest brother, he is working currently as sub-inspector under Manipur Police. My second eldest brother, he is engineer by profession, and he is working with the National Thermal Power Corporation. Currently, he lives in Faraka, West Bengal. NTPC, he works at NTPC. And then the third sibling, which is the eldest among the girls, she's a doctor by profession. She's currently an assistant professor at our very own town, the Churachandpur Medical College.
Oh, how nice.
Yes, and the next sibling, Hat Chunghoi HAOKIP, I cleared the recently concluded civil service examination. She is currently a probational in the Indian Forest Service. Yes. So she's currently undergoing training in Dehradun. And then my immediate sister, she's a PhD student from Delhi University in economic subjects.
Yeah, economics is a very hard subject.
Yes.
She have to try her level best, no? And
Yes.
I hope she will be also successful.
I hope so.
And then next we'll come to the optional subject. Okay.
Yes.
These days we have only one optional subject, unlike other time.
Yes.
So kindly tell us what is your optional subject, and please tell us in brief about the general studies.
Okay. Yes. Since we're on the topic of civil services, I have political science also as my graduation, not in my master's. And then I did take coaching when I was in third year of undergraduate for political science, specifically for civil services. So I took my optional in pol science and international relations. So that's my optional. When it comes to general studies, personally I didn't take any coaching, but I should mention that I have the privilege of having a sister who has already cleared the civil services, to whom I can refer to as a mentor.
Yeah.
So and general studies also, one more thing, when it comes to optional subject, you should be very specialized and very professional about it. You should know in depth about what is being asked in the syllabus and in the questions. But when it comes to general studies, as the name suggests, it's general studies. It's
they
not
can
rocket
ask
science.
anything, I should say.
Exactly.
They will ask anything.
Exactly. Plus, they can ask anything, but nothing in depth.
Yeah.
In that depth, because it's general studies.
It's general studies.
It should be able to be understood by everyone who can read and write and who graduated.
So there you need hard work.
Yes, you need hard work. Some
we'll
people
come to that also afterward.
Sure,
Okay?
sure.
When you have this mode of preparation, how you discipline yourself, you have to
Sure.
tell us in brief. There it will come, okay?
Sure.
And then everyone will be means wanting to hear about the interview, means because this is the last stage also, no?
Yes.
So who are the board? Just in brief, okay?
Yes.
Don't make it so lengthy.
Sure, sure.
Please.
I think interview is one thing that everybody fear, but to be honest, in civil services, see, when you clear prelims, when you clear mains, you have already studied too much that when you go for the interview, you begin a whole another preparation again. So when you go to the interview, it is not something that you should fear a lot. You get quite confident about it. And then in my interview, in brief, 50%, there were 5%, one chairman, 4 other board members, and 1 woman among the board members. And in the questions, around 50% of the questions were from my optional studies. So they asked me about international relations, the Russia-Ukraine, the Israel-Hamas issue, and our India's relations with our neighbors. And then 25% was about my detailed application form, which is about my hobby, my schooling, and my about the Sukhoi University and everything and all. And then the rest 25% was some random. So they asked about government schemes, they asked about women empowerment, what do you make of it? So it was quite
Were
random.
you in a very critical situation? I mean, like, is it too hard sometimes? You could answer everything, of course. Yeah, that's how nice. It's really nice to hear. And okay, it is
Thank you.
about that interview. Now the audience want to know, no?
Yes.
So how is the mode of preparation for the entire examination in brief? Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll first begin with mine. To begin from where I've left over, I took the coaching optional in my third year, but I didn't take coaching for the general studies. As I said, why I didn't take it. And then also I mentioned that in 2021 I was done with my masters, and then in 2022 January I came back from Delhi here in our own town. I joined Excellent Library in Tuibung, and then I began my very serious, thorough preparation.
Okay, how nice.
So mostly I prepared here in our hometown by my own self-study, of course availing whatever is available on the internet. But then last year, after the whole violence in our own state broke out, I had to leave the state again and continue my preparation elsewhere.
Okay, sometimes it is sad, but sometimes it becomes a blessing in disguise.
True,
no?
true.
Okay, one thing, we are coming to the end of the interview, I mean our interaction.
Yes.
What was your excitement, let's say that? Because it's quite different from being a graduate or passing out class 10.
Definitely.
No? This is a kind of success which is very different from other, let's say, profession also.
Yes.
It's a very precious and it's a very prestigious. Okay?
Yes.
So how do you feel when you see your result?
I think I would like to break this into 2 small parts. On one hand, when I searched for my result, I didn't type my name. As I said, I typed the word HAOKIP because both me and my sister went to give the interview, and I saw the number 2 written. That's when I knew that both me and my sister made it to the list. So I was very overwhelmed. Of course, my rank was lower, not on the high side, but then the fact that I am the youngest in the family and then I have achieved this, so I was thinking of my family and my parents parents, how proud they will be.
Yeah.
So I think I was more fixated on that. But on top of that, I think when it comes to civil service or any other thing, your real life and your real challenges begins once you start working. So I think I still have a lot to
Very true, I should say.
learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
That excitement means how you feel. No, it can't be expressed in words. I
Yes,
should
definitely.
say that point of that peak of that happiness.
Yes.
Okay. And okay, we are coming to the end of our interaction. Yeah, advice to the younger generation.
Okay. I think to the younger generations, I would like to say that each generation we have our own challenges. You might hear your parents talking about how difficult it was to study without the lights. They have to travel 2-3 kilometers. But for us, I think our challenges generally stems from number one, I think mobile phones. Number two, like internet, and third, which is very much prevailing, which is about maybe drugs or other things. So what I would like to say is that if we shouldn't really expect our parents to 100% understand us. So it leaves up to us. We should know our own challenges, what our generation faces, and we should try to overcome it. I think.
Very true. Yeah, it's very true.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Sure.
Minthang. And then I will give a conclusion because we have had so many things from you, and then it's beyond our expectation. Okay, you would be knowing this much. Okay,
thank you.
We are so happy to meet you, and then it was a pleasant time interacting with you, Dominic. Your way of life, character is well beyond an ordinary, normal person, I should say. Okay, and I would like to say it to the listeners aloud that he's a disciplined man, obedient in his nature of life. We wish him all the best in his coming future. Here I am, Ellen Lomwai Kim from Akashvani Churachandpur. Hope listeners enjoyed the moment with Dominic. Thank you. Thank you so much.